Censure and Pullman on W4CY Radio.
This is Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
N9ne, representing Kansas City, Missouri, Strange Music.
Yes, here at Louder Than Life.
Louder Than Life. Just got off stage, man, to I don't know how many people. There's so many people out there,
right? You can't even see the end of it, right?
Yeah, man. It was incredible to see all that energy so early on.
Right, and especially after the code red. Like, you have the code red, and you don't know even what's going to happen, if you're going to even perform or not.
Exactly. They pushed my time. I was supposed to go on at 2:50. They put it 3:50, but then they rushed me and said 3:20 at the last minute. So I went on at 3:20, and they had to cut one song off my show, which is okay. I still killed it.
But you know what? And you're a pro.
Yes.
And you did it.
Yes,
like
I did.
Some artists might not have been able to deal with that back and forth, and
it's okay.
It messes with your head.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing it for a long time, man. 40 years for me, 25 years for Strange Music.
I love it. And how does it feel that you're always at a Danny Wimmer festival? She brought you more water,
I think they like me, man. I think they're starting to really like me. They gotta like me a little bit more and give me more than 30 minutes next time, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they know that I'm a hour 45 to 2 hour artist. You know what I'm saying? I have the material.
We need to make that happen. Because here's what I've found out in the crowd. There are a lot of metalheads out there that love Tech-9. It's kind of a phenomenon.
Yes, man, it's wonderful. I think what happened is from early on in my music, it's always been in my musical DNA. Metal, rock, the influence has always been there, you know what I mean? Early influences. Well, my label is called Strange Music, and I named it after The Doors because I'm a big fan of The Doors music.
Nice.
Jim Morrison, John Densmore, Ray Manzarek, Robbie Krieger, all their fusion of sounds reminded me of a dark carnival at sometimes. And I was blessed enough to work with the remaining members before Ray Manzarek died, you know what I'm saying? And I remember being out in L.A. with the producer who was putting it together, Fred Reck. I was in the booth, and all the Doors were out there, and it scared me really quick because I was in this spot where Jim would usually be, you know what I mean? And I was able to go to Paris, Shay's Cemetery, to tell Jim thank you for the inspiration. So their music early on, my family, it wasn't just gospel. My Uncle Ike bought the rock and roll in when I was little.
Nice.
So when I started doing music, I had no choice but to infuse all that shit that I loved. And over the years, it caught the ear of Corey Taylor, and we did With Her together. We did multiple songs together by now, me and Corey. Then it caught the ear of Jonathan Davis, and it caught the ear of Serge Tankian, and I've worked with all these people, Deftones, Five Finger Death Punch, you know what I'm saying, Falling Reverse, you know, it just keeps going, you know what I'm saying? And that DNA, since the beginning, was not forced in the music, because the metal world will let you know, no.
Yeah, totally.
And you have to understand that some metalheads wanted just metal. If you look at some of the comments on Ronald, some people are like, it was good up to that rap bullshit came on.
Oh, my God.
But I understand how people just want their music that they love, that, and nothing else, no other genres. But the fusion of those two genres, man, you know what I'm saying, has always worked, from Run DMC, Rockbox to Walk This Way, and you know what I'm saying? It kept going over the years, all the way up to Jay-Z with
I know what you're talking about, too.
Yeah. Chester.
Yes.
Linkin Park.
It's funny, too, because...
Rest in peace.
Yes.
Chester.
So, now, I've been a metalhead for many, many years.
Yes.
Okay? And I remember I was in 7th grade, and this friend of mine, who was not into my music, he goes, let me play something for you.
Okay.
And I have loved that song ever since, and that artist, that band ever since, and that was the Sugar Hill Gang with the first one ever. That
Rapper's Delight.
Oh, my God.
Right.
I was like...
Right.
And I was a metalhead.
That was the beginning of it almost.
Right?
Because I was born in 71. Thank you, brother. I was born in 71, and hip-hop was born in 73, so I'm older than the culture. I've been there since the beginning. You know what I mean? So a lot of music I got early on. And one thing I noticed, because of culture and because of barriers that men have put up over the years, I hated that I missed so much beautiful music until later on in my life, man, on the rock side. You know what I'm saying? I remember I found out about Terry Reid on a Rob Zombie movie, and I was so upset, and I went back and listened to everything. You know what I mean? Just a lot of music that we missed in the ghetto because of barriers.
Yes.
But I'm glad I found it early on. You know what I'm sizzling to?
And we finally, at least in music, eliminated a lot of those barriers, you know? I think the whole world could learn from the music world,
Right.
you
They can. Because places like this, Louder Than Life, man, it brings all the people from all different walks of life together. Division, not divisiveness. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Togetherness, not division.
Right.
Togetherness, not divisiveness is what I want to say. There's a lot of togetherness out there, man.
Totally. There
You know what I'm
are
saying?
no outsiders out there. There's no color.
No, man.
There's no sexuality.
No,
There's
man.
none
I
of
saw
that stuff.
everybody out there, man, and what I could see, and it's a melting pot out there, man, and that's why I got into music, man, because I wanted to bring people together and break down all barriers, man. They call me, what did they call me? They said a barrier breaker or something like that.
I love it. Well, it's kind of like, too, like, most people don't realize Ice-T started Body Count before he did the rapping.
Yes, he did.
You know?
He did.
And he's badass. Both.
Yes, he is.
You know?
I bought that Cop Killer album. I bought it.
And my daughter, she's a big-time hip-hop person. So I remember the first time I told her that I saw you at a metal festival. I was telling her about you. She was, like, in shock because, like, she's thinking, you're a rocker. You don't like hip-hop. I'm
Right.
like, well, you don't know because we've never talked about that, but I was listening to it before you were born.
Yes, my brother Johnny Dare in Kansas City, man, at 98 The Rock, man, some years back, he championed for me to be one of the artists at Rockfest in Kansas City, and Rob Zombie was playing, and Slayer was playing, everybody was playing, man. It was massive, 70+ thousand people. And leading up to the show, a lot of comments on YouTube was like, why that rap bullshit? This is not Rap Fest, this is Rock Fest. They didn't understand why Tech9 was there, but I got there with my band. I performed that show, I killed everything. Rob Zombie, everybody was watching my show. The next day, all the comments changed. Like, now we see why Tech9 was there. We had it wrong because
I love
when you
that.
hear Tech9, you think, okay, gangbang bullshit.
Yeah.
Because it's a gun, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I get why people feel that way, but you have to have tough skin in this and show and prove. And I had to early on. And it's a wonderful thing that a lot of the rock festivals invite me to come play, man. That's a testament to all my music I've done over the years.
I think people tend to forget about Elvis and the Beatles and others that basically rock and roll came from your people, not from my people.
Yeah, man. They said that the grandmother of rock was Sister Rosetta Tharpe. And Chuck Berry, they called him the godfather of rock.
Right.
But he says it's Sister Rosetta Tharpe. It's so crazy. I found out later on in my life. I had no idea.
Right?
I had no idea. Things you learn over the years is crazy.
Well, and one thing I learned from, okay, so I have 2 grandchildren that are half Bahamian.
But everybody got this from Rodney James Dio.
That's true.
Rodney James Dio.
Not Gene Simmons. He says it, but that wasn't him.
No, that's Ronnie.
It was totally Ronnie. But my grandson, like, he don't see the differences because we teach that. Society teaches that shit. And hopefully nowadays, there is a lot less gatekeeping. There's a lot less gatekeeping in rock. There's a funniest story. I don't think I ever told you this story, but I'm friends with Vanilla Ice.
Yes.
Because he lives in my town where my studio is.
Yes.
And one day I was doing one of his events that he does in downtown West Palm Beach, and I'm emptying out the radio equipment out of my car to do a live broadcast, and he's helping me, and I'm blasting Slipknot.
Yes.
And he starts headbanging. And I looked at him, and I rolled my eyes. I'm like, really? He goes, you don't get it, man. I love metal, man. I'm a metalhead, you know? And, you know, it was in a moment like that that you just realize, you know what? It's just music.
Yeah, Kid Rock came in, you know what I'm saying, really rapping, you know what I'm saying? And, of course, they find their niche later on with Styx, but it's okay for us to blend together, man. And a lot of people, some people don't want that, but it's gotten a lot better over the years, man. Shit like this, man. It's crazy.
Exactly. Which brings me to Danny Wimmer. Okay, like, so what do you think of Danny Wimmer and how he treats an artist and how he does blend.
I don't think I know that Danny gets it. Danny gets it because if he didn't, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If he didn't, Suicide Boys wouldn't be here. Alex Terrible wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's here, man. High CP wouldn't be here.
Right? And I was standing on stage for Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill, I was too.
Last night.
Yes.
And it's like, man, this is fucking great.
This is what it's all about, man. Bringing people together through sound, through music. And that's what my whole journey through music has been. To bring people together with music, man. You know what I mean? And no barriers, whatever. I have a song with Gary Clark Jr. on some blues shit, man.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I have a weed song with Boys the Men, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a hardcore metal song with Corey Taylor called Wither, man. You know what I'm saying? And I did CMFT with him, you know what I'm saying, for his solo project. And he turned around and did Bitch Slap with me and Hobson and Dave Fear, Michael Myers, you know what I'm saying? Like, just blending all these people together, that's what my journey has always been. So being here is a testament.
Oh, it's cool as hell. And the fact of the matter is I have the solution to the world's problems.
Yes.
We should have one big music festival that the whole world's required to attend, and we could work out all our bullshit and not listen to all the people that are trying to divide us.
Exactly, man. You remember they did it a long time ago with Freddie Mercury and everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It was humongous.
Totally.
I've never done a Woodstock or none of that stuff, man. I would love to do all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
We need to do something like that because the world's pretty screwed up right now. And we need to unite together.
Togetherness, man.
Instead of letting the powers that be divide us again.
Yeah, they divide us because they want us to fight each other so they can get all the money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And this is a multimillionaire talking to you about this. You know what I'm saying? Just because I've made multimillions or blessed to make multimillions, and I'm probably most wealthy in my family because my family is poor, I still never forget about the people who have less.
Yes.
And less opportunity. So we're job creators at Strange Music, man. You know what I'm saying? We hire all types of people, you know what I'm saying, over the years, over 25 years. And that's how we help each other up, man. We create jobs. We create opportunity. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't remember the last time I charged an artist for a verse from Tech-9. I can't remember the last time I charged.
Nice.
Maybe I need to start. I don't know. But
if I was an artist, I'd want to be on your label because it's a true label. Like,
yes,
for the artists and for all people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How do people reach out to your label, too, by the way? And what's the website, socials, and, of course, you as well?
Yeah, if you want to find Tech-9, www.strangemusic.com. If you want to find me on Instagram, it's The Real Tech-9. The Real T-E-C-H-N9ne, not N-I-N-E, N9ne. And if you want to find me on Facebook, it's Tech-9, you know what I'm sizzling. Just with N9ne, you'll find everything, you know what I mean?
Well, I love that you're here at Louder Than Life.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you want to tell us that we haven't covered already of things coming up or projects you're working on?
I just want to say thank you to Danny and all the people here for accepting Tech-9, you know what I'm saying, and keep on accepting Tech-9. I really appreciate this because this is what I do music for, to bring people together, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, as an old school metalhead who was with all the gatekeeper assholes, I'm here to tell you I always accept Tech-9.
Thank you, brother.
And everybody that listens to my show should too.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for being on the Adventures of Pipe Man.
Thank you, man.
I'm wondering where'd you go, because your time on Earth ain't last long. Tell me.
Yo, this be the one them called Tech-9 right here on Pipe Man, W4CY, baby. Again and again and again, and we're going to keep on doing it. Thank you, Tech-9.
Hey, what's up? We're living in the sky, free.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipe Man on W4CY Radio.